Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a couple months since I've uploaded a video, but I decided, hey, let's get started on the best day of the year. Welcome back on Halloween. It's nice to see all of you again, and today I have a speed paint that I want to share with you. A speed paint of Willow as a vampire. So, let's get right into it. Alright, so I wanted to start off today by talking about the inspirations behind this drawing and where it came from, because there's actually quite a few. You see, when I started this drawing back in September, I actually had an idea for it off of one of my good friends, Ash. She originally recommended a dress for me that she found off of Twitter, and I thought it was super pretty. It was this deep dark red, it had this really pretty end on it that showed off one of the legs, and I thought that looks amazing. I want to try drawing that. And so off of that, I decided to make a drawing. The next part of the process, of course, was deciding how I was going to do this, because I wanted this to be a Halloween drawing. I wanted this to represent Halloween, October, and the entire month of festivities. So how would I do that? Well, that was actually the simplest part of the process, because drawing Willow as some creature normally associated with Halloween was really easy. Willow has been drawn as a vampire for a couple years now. Starting back in 2022, my friend Kiri has been drawing Willow every year, including this year, as a vampire. It's actually originally based off of my V Pumpkin Season 1 playthrough, where Willow was turned into a vampire from one of the mods on the server. I, of course, adored that idea and loved how it looked. I thought it was super awesome, it made the skin look really pretty, and ever since then, I've just had cannoned Willow as a vampire on Halloween. So that was the easy part. I knew Willow was going to be a vampire, I knew what she was going to wear, I just had to figure out what she was going to look like in terms of features for vampires. I myself do not know much about vampires, but I know a couple people who do. So I asked around and decided to get curious and see, hey, what would I look for in terms of features to represent vampires? So I ended up going to one of my other good friends, Kane. You may know him as GraveyardGrowlz. We ended up having a pretty good conversation about different types of vampires and different medias, and I ended up picking the Vanitas. Now, the Vanitas are actually a race of vampires from the series The Book of Vanitas, dually named, of course. Now, the Vanitas in the anime are actually a specific part of the story, but in general, there's two groups of vampires, vampires of the Blue Moon and vampires of the Crimson Moon. And very specifically, the Crimson Moon is the one I wanted to focus on. They had longer teeth and their eyes turned red, and I thought that would be perfect to show that this was not the normal Willow. This was Vampire Willow. And so I went with it. I ended up talking with him a little bit more and we had a really good conversation. But ultimately, I had my features, I had my drawing, and I had my outfit, and that is how we got here. Now that we've explained how I got to the drawing, I wanted to talk a little bit about the channel and how I want to go moving forward. As I mentioned briefly at the beginning, I haven't made a video in 5 months. I've been on break for 3 months, completely not making any videos or shorts or TikToks or streams. It's been since May, and that's a long time, but I wanted to take a break to kind of step away from how I was doing things and how I was focusing on making videos. As I have said many times before, this is something that I care a lot about, and I want to put my best foot forward. I want to make this something that all of you can enjoy and I can enjoy making. So going forward, we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. In terms of shorts, I'm planning on starting those up. In fact, you may have come to this video from a short of this video. If you are, welcome in. It's nice to see you here. However, I want to change how often I'm making videos from the 1 video a week to 1 video a month, at least for right now. There's a bunch of videos I want to make and a bunch of videos I'm actively working on, and if I want to continue that and I want to give myself the time and energy and, ability to put detail and love into all of my videos, and I need to give myself the time to do it. So I'm going to be trying to focus on putting out 1 video a month at least, but there might be some cases where I put out 2 or 3. It all depends on the month, how I'm feeling, and how videos end up coming out. But rest assured, whichever videos do come out will be very, very enjoyable. And I thought, what better way to start than with a simple speed paint, something we can enjoy and talk about how I want to go. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the finished drawing. I had so much fun drawing it. And in fact, here's some early drawings of it when I was doing it in my sketchbook. and I hope you had a great time. As always, if you would like to watch more of my videos, see more of my stuff, I stream, I make videos, and I would love if you subscribed. So I've been the Mailbox, and I will see all of you next time.